Hey folks, and we're coming back with another episode of my garage. And I've done some things. So, I've added mods. So all the mods I have are in the description below. Basically, some of the things I have are, the mod utils. Basically, utility is like a plugin that lets the mods work properly. We have Wear Inspector, which I can show you here. These are the springs from that coupe. So you can see there's a crack on this, and there's a crack on this. It's just underneath or above rather, where it tells me what it is. So you can see down the bottom, spring R for lad, coupe, and niv, and just above spring R, there's a crack on this. Basically, as I've said in the previous episode, this mod lets you. It takes basically the percentage of its health and gives you a phrase that sort of goes along with it. So there's cracks in those, which are I think is around about 25%. So for example, this one doesn't work anymore, so it's under 10%. This one will apparently die soon. And this mirror will also apparently die soon. Okay. So that's one of the mods. Another mod is engine crates, which instead of using the value lets me store engines on a crate rather than just sitting loose. There's spotlights. I need to figure out where to put all these, by the way. But in the meantime, spotlights, like working spotlights, as in like for a work, not that it works, functional, but you know what I mean. We have the pawn shop selling area, which adds an area down by the pawn shop, where if you drive your trailer or your box truck or whatever, and like on a sign, it sells all the parts within this sort of area at a 5% commission rate. Just saves you having to go one by one and empty everything, which will be damn helpful when it comes to me selling all the junk that's still up the house. There's MIG Welder, which is like the normal welder but lasts longer. You have a wheel, like the wire wheel, lasts for 100 welds. And then there's a gas canister which lasts for 35 welds, I want to say. And the gas canister is refillable I think down by the pawn shop. I can't remember exactly where. But it is refillable. So you're not having to add those electrodes every 5 welds or whatever it is. Feels like 5 welds. There's jack stands, which let you fasten to a car and work underneath and yada yada yada. There's new lifters, which are down by the mod shop, purchasable lifters. They're not like these ones. They're I'll show you later. There's EF tuning parts, more and extra engine parts, which are more engine parts for inline 4s, inline 6s, and V8s between the two of them. There's more car seats. There's Robin's reflective glass mod, which oh yeah, find that by the way. We'll come to that in a wee second. So the glass actually reflects now, so it's easier to see where there is glass in the panels, because that was something I could never tell, because they were just so invisible, really. And then there's a custom radio player which you can put in your cars. There's a folder then you can put the music into in your install directory, and yeah, you can listen to music as you're driving then, whatever music you want. So I can use some that's not copyright, or I can use some from Epidemic Sound, which I have a subscription to, which lets me put them in the videos, etc., etc. Link in the description and whatnot. So in between episodes, I have also, well, the mods for one. I found this, which is a wolf, which needs work. A lot of work. Some rust. I've given it most of a wash. Yep. So find that there for another project car, which could be good to do, similar to what we're doing with the La Coupe here. I also took a job up the house for like just paint a panel on a car. I stuck on a trailer hook on said car, and for this stuff down. So we have our welder. Pardon me. Our basic welder. We can throw in here. And where's my here still. There it is. So we have desk. So we can buy parts down here. Go. Move the sofa. Um. Oh, you can go through the window apparently. And there's the customer sign. Which I'll put here for now. That is where it is in the base game. If you start on easy mode, say easy mode, it's one that gives you the start with this garage. I think. So we've another tire boil. You can put beside this one. And another engine stand, which still has the i6 that we're kind of working on. Kind of not working on. Yeah. Then we've the door jacks there. We have the spark plug socket kit. And then I've grabbed some of the coolant that was on the floor outside. There's other mods that I looked at and wasn't too sure. Like one was a vehicle mod, which is based on a Ford F100. It's on a F100 Ford. It doesn't have like the Ford badges or anything. It's just based on it, which I was in two minds about adding. Because there's a nice BMW 3 Series, I think, the E93, I want to say. But I just don't want to put real vehicles in. But anyway, I managed to find the bolts to get shit off, and this is what we have. Pardon me. So I took the right side off just to have, and this is like steering box is used but still works, which is like high percentage. The right fender seems okay. The tie rods look brand new. The steering looks brand new. The brake disc that was on this side looks brand new. The radiator hoses look brand new. The shock absorber that was on the left side looks brand new. The front left caliper looks brand new. Trim on the light looks brand new. Looks brand new. All that stuff basically undamaged. Everything was basically bodywork. So, which I dumped over here because there's some interesting shapes to be seen. This is the bumper. It's meant to be straight. That bit's straight, kind of, but you know, that bit not so much. So we will also need yeah. So that's the front bumper. This is the grille, or what's left of it. Mind the sharp edges. Yeah. Very sure there's a word for that. I do believe the word is fucked. This is the radiator mount. This is the radiator. Which I might as well see if there's any coolant. Doesn't appear to be. Which is, you know, somewhat understandable. This bit is the inner bit that sits on the inside. You know, the equivalent of this, but on the other side. I don't know where the rest of it is. But yeah, we need a new one of those again. And then this is the front left fender with the trim, which is basically folded in on itself. It's like basically, it is literally folded in on itself. So we have a lot of parts to buy. We also need a new rim and tire. And I cannot recall what kind of tires we have on this. So what I will do... Oh yeah, the hubcap. Looks brand new. That hubcap is from that tire, which does not look brand new. And yeah. So I want to dance with the tire rack, I think. Or dance with the tire... What's it called? Tire mounter. Why is in that? So it is a 16 high. I really don't know. Right. You guys can probably just sit under here. Or one of you can. And the other one can sit on the floor. Okay. It appears broken. That's weird. That's not flat. Like, did it get damaged in transit? Didn't think it could get damaged in transit, but I might have done. Didn't know that was a thing, but anyway. We will also need to get the bad spark plugs out. Because there's two bad ones in here, and that's why I wouldn't start properly. So you can check using the wear inspector mod. You can figure out which ones are bad. So bit used, but as new. I was hoping to see the quality before having to take them out. Bit used, but as new. But I guess I just have to This will die soon, so that's a bad one. And if I'm lucky, this is the other one. It used but as new. So the other one is the one that's still not loosened. Doesn't work anymore. So I suppose what I can do is, I'm guessing, okay, so it's that bit you need to look at. Okay, that makes sense. That's blackened, so it's worn. That's blackened because it's worn. These are still silver. Hey, missing the spark plug. Oh yeah. So I might as well take this other one out as well. If we can find the bloody thing. There we go. Probably removing the belt rather than the spark plug. So yeah, that looks like it's fine as well. Bit used, but as new. Right. So we might as well grab two spark plugs from across the way. You can just buy singles. $9. And mod does add odd shop down here. Looks brand new for a reason. Right. I think I want to change the steering rack out as well. Because if it got it's gonna be our main vehicle. So it sort of makes sense to make sure it's in one piece. What in the world did I lose the spanner? Oh, there it is. I'll put you back over there. Right. We'll probably pawn that though. Right. So we'll just buy the bits that we need. The oh good. Oh yeah, added this, and I don't know what it does. Because you can press E to use computer. There's an app launcher, nothing else. Click on app launcher, nothing happens. So I don't know. But okay. So to use the money, you right click it, pick it up, and then left click it, and it adds it to your inventory. Oh yeah, one thing I noticed was this roll cage is doesn't work anymore. That was handy. Yeah. We have plenty of things to grab here. 16 high wall. Is a regular 16. 15-inch rim. 15 high wall. So we've all this stuff to yeah, that's one thing I find interesting. There's a crack on this. Yep. Sure, just crack. That's all it is. I don't know why the table's not working. Because it recognizes it as the parts catalog. Tell you what, let me cut this out real quick. I'm going to reload and see if it's now that it's in its new place. See if that gets it to behave itself. Right. I'm sucking on a sweet because of a sore throat, but apologies if it comes across. Let's see. Yay, it works. Yay, right. Now, we have bits and pieces we need to buy for the B200. Let's see if I can do this from memory. So we need the front bumper. We need hood and a grille. Left front panel. Radiator support. 69. I think that's going to be it for this section. Another grill. Oh, that's okay. So you have one that needs the surround, or you can just have it straight up circle. So we need the trim lamp left, trim front left, the right hand mirror I think is what I took off, the left blinker, headlight, probably have a main one back of the house, and then steering rack. Steering rack, steering rack. Or steering column rather. And I think Well, I think I need to go rescue the steering wheel. There we go. And I suppose we can throw in spark plugs. Oh yeah, forgot about the hub carrier. Let's see, hub carrier, front left. There we go. We'll get to you in a minute. I have spark plugs to throw in. Oops. There we go. Throw the wires back on. Which I think it said look brand new. Yep. Looks brand new. And then I think it will be good to throw the parts back on. So we need this. By the way, in case you're wondering, I figured, well, I took all this apart off screen because I had no idea how long it was going to take me. And there's only so much enjoyment in seeing somebody suffer when it comes to trying to find the right bolts. At least in my opinion. So that is why I did it off camera. I am fairly sure. Ah, yes, there it is. No, I was gonna say I'm fairly sure. Um, hmm. Why is it not tightening? Not sure what's going on there. Yes, the frame rail needs looked at, which is quite possible. But I'm not worried about it too much at the minute. And hopefully, oh yes, I didn't get a replacement radiator. I don't know. I'll get that momentarily. Yeah. So we'll just continue throwing this stuff on. Oh yeah, I didn't get a front left fender either. And bumper. We will need a new license plate. Yeah, so for some reason, stuff on this side isn't bolting back in. Hmm. Oh, that might be it. Um. Yeah, that frame rail is absolutely screwed. 1 second. I know I put one down here. What side was it? Was it the right side? Oh, sweet. That was handy. Condition. Bit used, but as new, so it's quite a high percentage. Um, I'll try and remember to cut this bit out. But we do need to replace that right frame rail. Weird that it's the right hand side that got absolutely mangled because both collisions, because it crashed twice in the last episode, one against the sign and then once one against a car that refused to get out of the way. Insurance is still debating that one. What was I saying other than talking nonsense about the insurance? Yes, it's weird that it's a right frame rail that got completely bent out of shape. Anyway, I will cut this walk out because I can't imagine it'll be too exciting. But yeah, I shall be back momentarily. So instead of walking, I decided to go and get the coupe. Which was handy enough. Didn't sit when it was, like that, up on top, flat. But it did seem to do it as it was, arched a wee bit. Now the fun part of trying to take off this right hand side frame rail. So we just need to unbolt everything that is bolted to the frame rail. And then just, hope that it stays nice. Yeah, I didn't think of it. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I didn't think of it, but oh, hang on. Right, so that's that off, that off. Attached, that attached. Huh. Hmm. Am I gonna have to dismantle the whole thing? Or have I just missed some bolts on this? Oh, okay. Let's see, listen from there, you're not tightened there. Not tightened there, because it wouldn't let me. You're not tightened there, you're loosened there and there. Right, guess I just have to take everything off then. I'll say everything. Sort of everything that is directly attached to the frame rail. So this will be fun. So that's attached. Unless that frame rail was never in a good shape anyway. It's also possible. Yeah. Oh, it's you. Must be the front cross member that's keeping this in then. You'll see, I'll do all this here, and then half of this stuff is probably not even hindering it. Uh, ah. Yes, the power to the starter. Suppose it will let me also double check the condition of everything. That's used, but still works. You can sit up there once I take this off. And the frame rail's still there. What is still holding on the crossmember? Oh, I probably did. Right. Yes, you are now coming off, and doing such a little bitch about it. Right. Let's hope. Um. No. Um. I hope it's legit misshipping. Yeah, it's clearly misshipping. Right, now the fun part of trying to maneuver things so that they behave themselves. It says this is just broken. Right, so that's the front end. All we need to do is find one. There we go. And now we can reattach everything else. Again. Okay, you know what I mean. And I think I will just get these on first before I forget about them. This boil. It had lots of stuff up here. Right, let's see if we can lift this. Right, now you. Where'd the cross? Oh, there it is. I think whenever the frame rail was spazzing out, move the cross member. There we go. And close you back up. And that's all stuff that'll go on momentarily. This. Oh yes. Because I mistook that for being part of the furniture. No. Part of the cross member. One. Hold it in. Um. Yeah. Yeah. They get on like that. Yeah, I vaguely remember this only like bolting into the transfer case side rather than both sides. I always thought it was a bit weird. Anywho, let us now just this back in. I always seem to get a lag spike when I put an engine in. Suppose that's just it updating the game that, you know, this has an engine now. Yeah. So a fuel line has dropped. There it is. Air conditioner you in? Which menu? Sweet. And then the exhaust. Right. So are you gonna, you know, give? Well, maybe you just need to take the battery off then. Um. All right. Let's take the radiator mic off, I guess. Are you gonna be here? All right. Guess we'll take the wires out. Guessing that's what's interfering with it because it, you know, plugs in. What? Right. One other way I can test, but I did, but not right. Left front panel. Where's the right? Rear panel front left. Need it anyway as well. Big front. So if it'll let me fit this, then the battery must be playing a dick. Okay, so it's because the battery's attached still. Didn't realize that would interfere with it, but oh well. I'll know for next time. Plus, we still have the. Actually, it's a ruler, isn't it? Oh well. And I will need to get another battery. You can sit over there for now. You can go back on. This boy. The bit must go on first. I think there's another bit. Okay, apparently not. It just must be for niggity. Oh. Or, you know, goes a bit lower. Which makes sense. Right, so that is that on. And that bit on. I'll need a screwdriver for those bits. You know what? I need to put the brake on now anyway. So, oh yeah, hub. Righto. This will then let me, you know, see the screw holes. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. So that's you back on. Oh yeah, I need the hub. Where's the hub? That's the hub carrier. Doesn't work anymore. That's um yeah, where in the world did I put the hub? Yes, I got to put the hub. Just realized I don't have the right trim either. But this is the hub underneath. Excuse me. Right then, hub, hub, hub. Front left hub. Hub rear, hub front. Right. I don't remember removing the hub, but I must have had one because obviously that's the bit that the wheel attaches to. So we can throw it on the brake disc. And I can then also grab these bits and pieces. I still had its left mirror, just somehow managed to patch the other mirror. Oops. So, in case you're wondering, this mirror that will apparently die soon is yeah. Moving on. So headlamp blinker da. Right, so that's that stuff. Is it just the hood left? Yeah, it seems to be. Oh, and the radiator. Forgot about the radiator. I'm sure there's people in the watching going, what about the fucking radiator? Which is, fair shout, fair shout. No, that's radiator support. Radiator. Why is it not showing up? Right, they work for Jesse, Jason, etc., etc. Probably just forgot to add that to the part. So we have aluminium radiator, which must be part of the mods. I got. I should randomly click on the lid. Now we can tighten it. And then we can throw on the hoses. Right, so I think next course of action, as well, finish up this. And we can throw on the brake line. Just still looks brand new. Right. So what I want to do is throw in some coolant. Eventually. think I have some things I can cut out, but the episode's starting to get a wee bit on the longer side. Or I suppose normal length by my. Oh, hey. Right. So, see how well it's. So, hit back on. Check the oil level. It doesn't look to be in great shape. Um. Ah, right. Well, I've forgotten to connect something. Oh, I forgot to put the battery in. um, that explains that bit. Oops. Right. Let's see if it starts. Oh, hey, it starts. So, what I want to do now is go for a drive. I don't remember if it's said or not that I drove this off a cliff in between episodes. A mistake. But it seems undamaged. Well, the dashboard buttons, yeah, pretty much undamaged. There's the new lights we can buy. Spotlights, we floor one, and a bigger one, $1,300. Holy shit.
Hey, going in town today? Bring me cigarettes if you do, I'm running out.
There's a wire spool for the MIG welder, which is here, $1,500. There's the gas container, gas canister. Um, buy that, buy that, buy that. And we pick up. And what I'll do, run it across. I'll run the welder across, and then I will Um, because you have fuel goes in there, canister goes, maybe it goes in there too. You have your welder stuff. Right. So that's the spotlights found, the our inspector showing the MIG welder. So the new lift is our it is an explosive. Right. Obviously it's flammable because of what it does, but hopefully it isn't programmed in the game to explode if you hit a pump. But yeah, so that's the spotlights. Yep. So we need a 16 high wall. There we go. Shit, what was the alloy? There was one that needed a central hub. That was a 16-inch. Must be that, right? Looks like. Looks right. We'll drop these off at drop them off at the garage because we need to go back that way anyway. Where's the tire? Ah. Well, I did find one of the tires that randomly vanished. It was down the hill. So I think something must have knocked it and sent it flying. Um, so it's an 8-spoke. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, is this? No, it's not still attached there. Oh. So the hub cap. That's not the hub cap. Hub cap. No. Any second now. There we go. Right. So. Just the hood. And I believe that's as good as new. Oh, we need the window. Front window. Then it's as good as new. But still want to flip and do stuff. So, B200 windows, front windshield. Go. What's that? So one of these wipers, I think, is messed up. That looks brand new. Very used. Okay. So wiper blade. Back one. Yeah. Um. There. Very small though. Anywho, moving on. Yeah, we want to quickly pop to the mod shop just to show it off. So, we need to go basically up to this junction and hang a left. Up here, hang a left, avoid the sign, pillar of the B200. And then we'll hope the shop's still open when we get there. Oh, we can also have a wee look at the if there's any cars have spawned in. So yeah, so down here is where the two car lifts were, and behind that house, and this is the mod shop. So here we have it. Yeah. So here's the axle stands. Two versions, the blue one and the red one. $400 a pop. And these are the lifts, car lifts. So this one is 1,099. So you obviously drive up onto it, it lifts. This is the same thing, except it has the thing that lets you prop it up more. It is 1,500 basically. So new lifter and new lifter with jacks. So if I had a means to move it, I would probably just chuck one in, or I would buy one with the jacks because I think that'll be handier. Especially if we're going to be working on cars that don't have wheels. But we'll do a quick loop and check at least at the lighthouse and that random house and see if a car has spawned in. You know, the claimable ones that we've claimed before. And we've got a Jesse, we've got a Wolf, we've got a couple of B200s from that. And the Lac Coupe that we're experimenting with to see if you can make money by sourcing all the materials from Junkyard. It should be easier now that I have that wear inspector. There's some things I look at and I just have no idea what kind of a condition they're in. Like those springs. I thought they were in better condition than they were. Oh look. That's another Wolf, but it's like the estate version. It is. But the garage is just another wolf and shit ship, so don't worry about it. Pardon me. So we're here. Might as well just do a U-turn. And we'll just head back to the garage. We'll put some of them car lifts in the garage when we rebuild it. So whenever I feel like I have the funds, like for example, to expand adds basically another bay to the garage, and that costs 50 grand. So realistically, $500 gets you 10 pieces of wall, or that box that you have. I think you can put down 10 things before depletes. So realistically, for the same amount, the 50 grand, you can go down 1,000 bits. But anyhow, yeah. So what kind of conditions is this in? Oh, it needs a lot of work. Well, the front end, other than the cross member, seems pretty damn good. The firewall, the inner quarter panels, and the front. Yeah, not bad at all. So we have an estate version, which we might hold on to. We'll see. No, the front end of this doesn't look too bad either. Anyhow, that's it for me. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more. I shall do a wee bit of tidying up though. Just remembered I have bits in the boot, which I forgot to grab. Oh, it just sits in the back like that. That makes sense. Yeah, so the gas lasts, I think it was 35 welds, and then the wheel here lasts for about 100. So it just sits in there, close the door. That lets you weld away. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I shall hopefully see you in the next one. Peace.